Okay, so I'm going to be going over the best strategy, I believe, for military members, active duty, reserve, National Guard. This credit card strategy is going to cover a lot of your basic necessities of travel, eating out, groceries, protections on things, lounge access. So, to start with the most basic card, I believe, in this set, it's going to be the Amex Gold. This credit card is $325 annual fee, but is actually waived because you're in the military on active duty, or if you're Reserve or National Guard, whenever you get activated, you should be able to get that waived. And sometimes they don't check, so it could be waived for a few years. But you're going to be activated probably at least every 4 years, not even counting when you get promoted. You'll have to go to schools and stuff, so that's a good time to get those credit cards waived. The gold, some of the best things for it are going to be eating out. You're going to get 4x at restaurants and dining. One of the better things too, I believe, is if you're at a commissary on post, you're gonna get 4x on your groceries, which is really hard to beat for any type of groceries, especially with if you're going to Aldi near military bases. That as well works. 3x on flights. So if you're buying any travel, 3x is pretty darn good. It's not bad at all. So the 325 annual fee, even if you're on reserve or guard status and you're not getting that waived, you get $10 at Uber every single month, $120 a year, $10 on Grubhub, $120 a year, obviously. $7 at Dunkin' Donuts, which you can actually load into a gift card, so that's $84 a month. And then the Resi credit, which what I've been doing recently is just buying gift cards to Resi restaurants. So you don't have to spend it because it's $50 semi-annually, and then it's going to be $100 every year. So that's the first card I want to go over. I think it's a really good starter card. Make sure you get a good sign-up bonus, something I'll cover in future videos. But if you start with the gold, you can start with the emerald too, which you might get a sign-up bonus, and then you can kind of do the triangle method, where you go from the emerald to the gold to the platinum, which I'm going to get into next. But that covers the gold. Now getting into the platinum, which is honestly my favorite card. I think the benefits of it are really really good. Not even if you just use it for travel, that's great. You get the lounge access, so you get to go to the Centurion Lounge at all the airports, as well as if you're flying Delta, you get actually 10 Sky Club visits, which is a lot. I mean, even if you travel 5 times a year, if you go twice, that covers it. As well as some of the benefits. So it is $895 yearly, but if you're on military orders, that's going to get waived. So there's a lot of value in this credit card. It is kind of a coupon card, so you do have to keep up with it. I set reminders in my phone, and I'm going to get into videos in the future of kind of maximizing all the benefits in this card. But the first big benefit, I believe, is the Resi credit of $400 a year. So $100 quarterly for Resi, so buying gift cards or just going out to restaurants that are under Resi. As well as another quarterly one is the Lululemon credit, $75 quarterly, $300 a yearly. Now getting into a monthly one, it's going to be Uber. Again, like the gold card, you're actually getting $15, so $180 a year, and then a $20 bonus in December, so that's going to be $35 then. So $200 total for that one, as well as a hotel credit. I used this recently for a hotel stay in December. If you actually want to stack it, so it's $600 yearly, $300 semi-annually. You can use it as you can purchase a hotel in January or February, and you can use your benefit in 1 year or one semi-annually benefit, and then the other semi-annually benefit to stay 4 nights. But it is a 2 night requirement, so $300 for 2 nights. There's a lot of hotels that are available for that. There are some super expensive ones in the fine hotel selection. That's where you have to book it out of. The airline credit, which is going to be $200. I buy United $100 gift cards. That's the only one so far that I know that works like that, but I fly United enough to do that. Clear credit of $209 if you want to get through the airport really fast. It's nice for military members. A lot of people are flying constantly, so having that clear gets you through really, really fast. Status upgrades for hotels. There's a lot of ones where you can get gold status or even platinum status, so you have to look into that. I can make a video on that in the future. So yeah, I think the Amex Platinum is well worth it. If you're gonna watch this video, that's the one card I would get if you're on military orders, because it's literally free and there's a ton of benefits. And the travel alone, with the lounge access, many of those credits, it makes it super easy to use. Now I'm gonna get into this card. I think this is dependent on where you're located. For me, I live near a Delta hub, so having a Delta credit card is going to be probably the best serving for me. So that's why I have the Delta Amex Reserve, which is a $650 annual fee. Obviously, if you're on military service, that does get waived, which is outstanding. So the Resi is $20 a month. Like I said before, buying gift cards can be tedious, can be kind of annoying, but if you want to get the maximum out of that, you can get $240 a year if you buy gift cards, or if you actually go out to eat at Resi restaurants once a month and use that $20 credit. As well as you're going to be getting an Uber, $10 a month, which is $120 a year. And then one of the benefits that you get it after your first year of having the card is the companion pass. It is a credit where if you purchase a ticket within the U.S. and I think the Caribbean, you can get another ticket just paying the taxes. So you pay the full price of your ticket, first class, basic, main. I think it has to be main, comfort plus. You buy one ticket and then the taxes for the other ticket, that's all you have to pay. So you can get two tickets for pretty much the price of one of the taxes as well. So it's a very good credit if you're traveling within the U.S. or if you want to go to Caribbean. This is kind of why I honestly have the credit card as well, is you actually get 4 guest passes a year into Delta lounges, which nowadays it's really hard to get guests into lounges. Just because they're trying to tighten the belt and make sure there's not as many people in there. So having 4 passes is super duper nice. This card also gives you Centurion Lounge access, and then the Delta Sky Club, if you're flying main, you get 15 visits. So pretty good. Highly recommend that card if you live near a Delta hub. I think it's well worth it. You also get 5x back or when you're purchasing through Delta, as well as like you're getting a status. So I'm silver status, so I get sometimes upgraded to Comfort Plus, which is not a super big benefit. I prefer the Amex Platinum over the Delta Reserve. But yeah, those are my takes on the 3. I guess they're all Amex cards. This is one of the setups that I use. I also use a lot of Chase cards as well. But if you're not using the Amex Delta card, there's also like United cards, which is there's a lot of United hubs around the U.S. So I know that's another one that people use. So looking into those United cards, I can make a video on that as well. But yeah, so that's going to be my video on some of the military credit cards that I use that you can get a lot of benefit from.